one. Today we're going to talk about the power of one, because so many people try and learn too many different things. But one chord is all you need, and we're going to maximize it and have a lot of fun. But how many chords do you really need? Do you need all these? Well, because the D is what we're going to focus on today. Today we're going to talk about one chord, because one chord is all you need to create some amazing music. A lot of people like to learn loads of chords, do loads of little things, but one chord is all it needs. Okay, a lot of the time. So what we're going to do is take the D chord, and I'm going to show you a variety of tricks here. Okay, some of these things you might not have done before. Okay, but we're just going to focus on the D chord and throw in a few chords occasionally. You're going to do stuff like this. Nice little tricks like that, little flourishes. Okay, and then we're going to even come up higher up the fretboard. Okay, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to show you a whole variety of tricks. If you like the sound of that, keep watching, okay? I'm going to give you some secret little tips as well on playing all this stuff. Make it more exciting, jazz up your playing, have loads more fun, okay? So first of all, the D chord. Make sure you can play it cleanly, nice and cleanly, okay? Most people know the D chord already, so I'm not going to dive into that, okay? First thing I like to do, this is one of my all-time favourite tricks for the D. Well, basically, add my pinky onto 3rd fret high E, pull off to the 2nd fret high E, then I pull off my middle finger to open high E. It's a tricky little one, okay, but you could just try that. Strum, pull off from 3 to 2, pull off from 2 to open. Okay. And then you can start jazzing it up like this, okay. So we'll do a D chord strum, add the pinky on, pull off the 3rd fret to 2nd fret, plug the B string, pull off from 2nd to open, okay, and that gives you this. If you plug the B string at the end, okay. So it's just a pull off, B string, a pull off, B string, okay, but with a strum of the D at the beginning. And then you can add in bits of groove, bits of rhythm in between. Okay, a little bit more groove now. Okay, there I'm just spicing it up, going back and forth. I don't want to bombard you with the exact thing we're doing here, because this is all about jamming, giving you ideas. I want you to experiment and play about. Okay, the next thing you can do is go into a D major 7. So you go from D to D major 7. There's a song around in the 90s by a British band called the Blue Tones called Slight Return. Really cool song, indie kind of indie pop kind of song. Okay, really good song, D to D major 7. Leave a comment in the video below if you heard that song before or you know it, but that's the intro to that. Okay, I always play that, as a go-to when I think of a D major 7. Really cool chord. Okay, you can strum them. Go into D7, and then you can go into your other chords, okay? That's just a simple little one as well to get you doing some different chords. Another thing you can do is reach up to go to the 5th fret high E, okay? So I'm going to try this, okay? Okay, there you go. Adding my pinky 5th fret high E. No pull-offs here, just adding notes. D chord with pinky 5th fret high E, then 3rd fret for the D sus4, then to the D, then you can do the open high E for the D sus2. Okay, if you can't reach that 5th fret high E, you can change the way you play a D chord, and this leads us on to the next thing, okay? So, play a D chord like that, where you bar across fret 2 of the G, B and high E, and you add your middle finger at fret 3 of the B. Okay? That allows you to reach more notes there, and it allows us to do this little trick. What am I doing there? 5, 3, 2 on the high E, pull offs. So I'm plucking the high E and pull offs there, look at that. And now all I'm doing is 3, 2, 3, 2 on that B string. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. Strum the D, pull off 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, and then 3, 2 on the B this time. And again. Okay, and then you can go into your other chord, you know, like G or whatever, or A. But obviously we're focusing on D. Remember, one is a powerful word. You've got one vision. Neil Armstrong said, one small step for man, you know, one giant leap for mankind. You've got one way ticket. You got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yes, that film with Jack Nicholson, and the guitar may send you mad. You know, sometimes it's crazy. You've also got One of These Nights, Eagles. Remember, one is a powerful word. And if you're a Whitney Houston fan, you've got One Moment in Time, okay? I should shut up now because I went from Eagles to Whitney Houston in like 1 second. Okay, not good. So the next idea, we can do something like this. Okay, it's nice. And then, you know, dive back into the D there. So you can do this as an intro or a link into a D chord from something else, okay? Or into another chord if you want. So what we're doing is this, basically, we're borrowing across 10, fret 10 of the B and high E, plucking the open D, okay? Then I'm plucking fret 14 of the high E, pulling off the fret 12, pulling off the fret 10. Okay, so 3 plucks there. Okay? Then back to fret 12 to fret 10. So the first 5 notes are 14, 12, 10, 12, 10. With some pull-offs at the beginning, okay? And then you can do on the B string, fret 10 to 12, hammer on. And then fret 10, you pluck at the end on the high E. Or you could do fret 10 to fret 12 on the B, hammer on, open high E, as you transition into the D. Or if you want to go to another chord, okay, so many ideas. You can even do this bluesy thing as well with a D. Okay, kind of like the sort of thing you'll hear in Creedence Clearwater Revivals, Bad Moon Rising, great film. That was in, which was American Werewolf in London. The first DVD I ever brought, really cool deluxe edition. One of my favourite ever films. It's just awesome, okay? Beware of the Moors, okay? But beware of the D chord, you might also say. Okay, so, if you've never seen the film, you'll have no idea what I was on about with Beware of the Moors. Great film. So if you play the D, all you need is the 2 fingers, so you need index at the 2nd fret of the G, middle 3rd fret of the B, and you're just going to strum the D, G and B. Okay, with that shuffle rhythm. Then add your ring or your pinky 4th fret of the G string, so fret 4 of the G string. Try that with me, does that make sense? Count it out as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so you're adding that note on beats 2 and 4. Very much just a standard blues shuffle, but made a little bit easier. That sort of thing, but we're doing it on the D chord. You could do all sorts with that later on, you know. You know, I don't know why I played that blues lick, but it's kind of cool. It was in D, made sense. Okay, but if you want to play the D blues scale, I may as well show it you now. You can have fun with that scale. That's a D, you know. If somebody else is playing a D chord, it would kind of work, but you know, this is based around the blues. So if somebody was playing that, play that D blues scale, which is going to be this, fret 10 to 13 on the low E. Make sure there's no buzzing notes like that, actually be accurate. There you go. Okay, I was slightly off the first time, which I didn't like, but we all can't play every note perfect 100% of the time. Far from it. It's all right, just having fun, okay? I don't like to edit things out too much these days, I just like to have fun. Okay, then you got fret 10, 11, 12. On the A string, then fret 10, 12 on the D, fret 10, 12, 13 on the G, fret 10, 13 on the B, fret 10, 13 on the high E. All together. And you could just run up and down the scale, have a bit of fun, but then create some phrases. I love just little snippets of phrases of blues, so you can do that, okay? If you really want to do a little lick, you could do this. I like that, okay? That's fret 12 on the D, 10 on the G, 12, 13 on the G, back to 12, 10. You know, just running up and down those notes there. Okay, but like I said, I don't want to bombard you with like a million different things here. In fact, I already have bombarded you with lots of different things, but I want you to just pick one thing, enjoy it, remember one vision, which is probably the coolest of all those songs and films and everything with one in the title. 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies. That was a cool song as well. Okay, a bit different. I think the Eagles one's probably the best, but obviously Neil Armstrong, One Small Step for Mankind, is obviously really poignant because, you know, it relates to the guitar as well, because one small step is all you want to do. Every single day I tell students this, take one small step forward, just go forward that one little bit, try and improve one tiny thing and have some fun. And picking just one chord is a really cool way of doing things, okay? Because a lot of people just, you know, they like to bombard themselves with too many things, but it's so much better just to experience one chord and just really enjoy that, okay? There you go, and hold that chord and have a lot of fun. If you like this video, by the way, then check out this one because we're going to do 2 chords and have even more fun, okay? So check that out. Cheers, bye bye.